Hi everybody, this is Kim, your independent Scentsy consultant, and I am here today to review the warm sniffs of the Christmas bars. So I finally got them warmed. Well, I got them warmed last weekend and into the first part of the week, but I finally have time to film. And so these are the Christmas bars, and they are so fun. I love the packaging. I know a lot of people want the other shapes, but I just think this would be cute, these packaging, to put like in a basket with pine cones or something. I think they could be displayed in some like corner with, you know, your basket out, a Christmas basket and ornaments or something in it. All 5 of them. I think it could make a really cute display. That's not your main display, but maybe in a corner where you put magazines or something. I think it would just be really cute. But great hostess gifts, great to just bring that festive feel into your home during the holidays. So it's about 5 bars. It's 15.3 fluid ounces. And so there's quite a bit of wax here. They're really thick. They're thicker than the other bar packages. So there's a lot of wax in here. So you can purchase these, one for $24. You can get 2 for $40, and you can mix and match them how you would prefer. How would you like? You can buy 2 the same, or one of one and one of another. Or you can buy one of each one for $100, so 5 for $100, but you don't get to mix and match. You just get one of each kind. They will become available October 14th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so pay attention to your time zones, and they will become available on the site for everyone to buy. Us as consultants get them early so we can review them for you, so you can figure out what you want to purchase and how you want to purchase that and when. So let's get started. I'm going to start first with Warm Winter Night since it's in my hand. This one was the biggest one I had questions about when I did the cold sniff with my son. Now my son smelled all these warming, and he actually asked for a warmer. Usually he does pods, but he asked for a warmer in his bedroom. And I thought he would kind of warm through them all, but he stuck with 1 bar only. And he smelled the others going in the house, and he'd be like, oh, yum, but he really enjoyed the one specific brick. So I'll tell you which one that is when we get to it. So these notes on Warm Winter Night is bourbon. Let's see, Winter Night Curl Up with a hearty bourbon sweetened with dash of citrus and brown sugar. Okay, when on first sniffs, myself and my son were smelling kind of this plastic smell. It was really off-putting. So I warmed this twice in my bedroom. I split this cube in half, so it was quite a big chunk because look at how thick it is. And I warmed it twice in my bedroom just so I'd get a good review and try to figure out what I was smelling. The first hour or 2, I was getting that plastic note. It was really... I didn't really enjoy it that much. It smelled plasticky, but then it just went away. And then I was getting a real sweet note and some fruit, and it was not, and I think the sweet note might have been the brown sugar, but it wasn't like other brown sugar notes that I'm used to smelling from Scentsy. And maybe the bourbon there. The citrus, I was getting a fruit note, but it was not screaming citrus to me. And I couldn't place my nose on exactly what I was smelling until about the 4th hour or so. I was like, I know what I'm smelling. I'm smelling when you open a can of pears that are in heavy syrup, and you open up and smell that is what it smelled like to me. So it smelled like a can of pears in heavy syrup. And it has to be heavy syrup because I think that's kind of that brown sugar note, that really sugary, heavy syrup. And then the pear, and it might get a slight, the bourbon might be there kind of making that a pear note. The citrus maybe is there to brighten it, but I don't know what citrus it is. It's not like, oh, that's lemon or, oh, that's orange. But that is what it sounded like to me after about 4 hours. And then and it's got a slight cider behind it. So I'd almost venture to say a pear cider. So that's what I'm smelling. I don't know. That's what my nose. And I sat for several hours trying to figure out what I was smelling. And that's what I'm smelling. I've just come to that conclusion. So that's what my nose smells. It's good. After the hour, it melted and kind of got that plastic, like the plastic just went away. So if you open it up and get that plastic smell like Bryant and I did, don't worry, if you melt it, it will go away. Just maybe not stay in that room for the first hour and it goes away. Like it just dissipated. And I don't know what it was, but it dissipated. And the rest, it smelled good. Now, is it something I'll reach for all the time? Probably not. I'll get through this bar. I won't buy another one just because I have other fruit notes that I would grab that I enjoy. It's not that I didn't like it. It was pleasant once I figured out what it was. And it's great. It's great in a room. I don't think I would do it in my open concept. I just don't want that smell everywhere. But in my bedroom, it was fine. It was good. So I think some people will really like this. They'll really connect with it. And I did not like it. I thought it was a good bar. Did it scream Christmas? No, it did not scream Christmas to me, but it was good. Okay. The next one is Christmas tree. Just cute packaging. See if I can get that to focus. Just really cute. I love that these garlands and the tree stem they match each other. Just great details. Let's read Christmas tree. Christmas tree is fresh air and pine needles swirled through a pine wood forest. And just like when we smelled it, it stayed really true to what we smelled it on first sniff. And I'm not getting screaming pine needles. I'm getting more of a really sweet, sappy, in a forest smell, and that outdoor fresh smell with it. It's very pleasant. I love this. I'll probably club it. Now you can club, if you don't want the whole brick, you can club the bars in your club. A club is a monthly membership. It doesn't cost anything. You don't have to have a minimal amount. You can just put one bar in there, and it guarantees you'll get that bar, and you can either ship monthly, quarterly, or bi-monthly. I kind of said that out of order, but that's how you can ship your club. And I usually keep my monthly open so that if there's special bars that I can only get separated out from a bundle or a collection, I throw it in the monthly so I can get it in a bar. So you can do that and get the bars if you don't want the whole thing. That's the only way you can get it in a bar is through club. And so I will probably put a couple bars in club just because I really liked it. And it's always nice when you find a pine scent that doesn't smell like, off-putting. I'll just say that actually smells like the pine scent. And I think it would be nice to have, to have a variety. It's very close to very snowy spruce, very close to it. So yes, I would repurchase it. I would probably get it in a couple bars and probably not a whole brick unless I'm gifting it, which I'm probably going to buy some bars for gifts. So that's a great one because it's a very sweet, and it feels like you're outdoors smelling stuff from pine trees, sap, and even a little bark. And there's just that sweetness from the air. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. My husband came home and was like, oh, it smells like Christmas. And I'm like, yes, it smells like Christmas. I had it in my entryway, and I split this cube in 3 warmers in my entryway. 1 was a mini warmer and 2 normal size warmers. And it filled well. It threw well. It's a medium, probably a little more medium plus. It probably threw about 7.5, 8. It stayed, I kept it on for 24 hours and I could still smell it. So it was a good performer, really good performer. This one, I forgot to tell you the performance. It was a good performer. I kept it about 24 hours each time. I told you I did it twice, so I made sure to what I was smelling was what I was smelling. Okay, the next one is Butterscotch Brittle. And Butterscotch Brittle is a sprinkle of crushed peppermint brings festive flair to decadent butterscotch, buttery caramel, and creamy vanilla. This I really loved, but that peppermint, and when it warms, that vanilla and toffee butterscotch. I guess I keep calling it toffee because it smells very toffee-like to me, but it's decadent butterscotch buttery caramel, creamy vanilla. I think the butterscotch and the creamy caramel make it kind of toffee smelling. But they come out and they're very much in the background supporting the peppermint. And they all together just make it smell like I'm making Christmas candies in the kitchen for Christmas time. Like I'm making peppermint fudge or peppermint caramels or something. And I'm doing English toffee. I'm doing caramels. It just smells like I've been making, sometimes my sisters and I get together and make Christmas candy. We haven't done it for a while, but we used to a lot. And when my kids were smaller, we would just spend the day making Christmas candy, toffees and caramels and all kinds of stuff. That's what it smells like. And it smells like I'm just making the peppermint right then. So it's in the forefront. The peppermint is very food-like peppermint. So I think it's like the inside of a York peppermint patty. You don't smell chocolate, but when you smell that inside of the York peppermint candy patty, that's what it smells like to me. It doesn't smell like candy cane. It smells like the inside of a junior mint minus the chocolate, or York peppermint patty minus the chocolate, and wrap that in caramel and toffee and yummy gooey stuff. But if you don't like peppermint, you're probably not going to like this. But I really do think those toffee and caramel and vanilla notes really give depth to it. Like you're smelling the peppermint and then you can smell something beyond that. And that's kind of unique and fun. I did it in my open concept. It threw really well. It's strong. In fact, I thought, ew, I should have not. I have quite a few warmers in here. I should have not put them, like I cut them into maybe thirds because I have 6 warmers in here, each one. And I probably should have just filled 4 warmers with this cube and part of that cube, maybe. I mean, it wasn't bad to me, but it was extremely strong. So if you're having company over, you want to do this, just take it lightly. So don't feel like you need to fill up all your warmers. But I liked it because it was unique, and I love mint smell during the holiday, and it had depth to it. And I liked that. And I liked that it brought back a scent memory of being in the kitchen, just getting out all that Christmas candy and making it. So I love the scent memory with it. Okay, the next one is salted caramel cider. I've done this a few times, you can tell. I really enjoyed it because to me, well, let me read you the scent notes first. Is salted caramel and sweet vanilla bean add warmth and complexity to fresh pressed apple cider. To me, this is either fall or Christmas. So I'm just like, oh, and don't look at what I've done. I've mutilated. I've actually done more in here, but it kind of just, I don't even want to talk about it. But I had a knife trying to cut stuff out. I wasn't doing it the correct way. And I just wanted to hurry and put more in my warmers. So I really melted like all of that and then part of these bars. All 3 of them I dug at. So I was just digging at them, trying to get stuff in my warmers. But I really like this because it is fall or it does lean Christmas. It can go both ways and it is so good. I really liked it. And let me read this to you. It is salted caramel and sweet vanilla bean add warmth and complexity, fresh pressed cider. Like you get every single one of those things and they are yummy. Like I want the recipe to this drink. So you smell the salt, you smell the caramel, you smell the cider. And it's like none of them are overpowering the other. They're all just dancing together in a really nice waltz. I don't know. Everyone's just playing well together. And so it is really good. The vanilla bean comes out on warm. So it is fabulous. So I would hurry and get this, and I would get 2 and warm 1 during the fall and then during Christmas because I think it just goes lovely with both. And I'll probably melt this into January too, because I think on cold nights, I think it's just going to feel warm and cuddly and decadent, and I don't know, I loved it. So it is good. I think all the notes are there. I think all of them are prevalent. I think all of them play well together, and it just brings a really good feeling when you warm it. It is a medium plus. It's not like a really strong, but it's medium plus when you first put it in. It kind of died down after about 5 or 6 hours, probably down to a 5. I probably went to a 7, then a 5, and then it kind of stayed there for a long time. And then probably the last 4 hours of the 24 hours, it was just maybe a 3, but it's just really good. So, and it threw really well. It threw my open concept. I did it in my open concept, through into my office. The second time I warmed it, I really didn't have anything else warming in the house, so it threw all over the house. It wasn't fighting or competing with other scents. It was really good. The last one is Wrapped in Lights. So this is the one that it kind of, if you feel it, it's got some texture. My son, who reviewed the first sniffs, who's blind, I showed him to that to him. He just thought, I can feel something there. Like we felt all the others, he couldn't really feel anything. But, you know, that's kind of fun when he can feel a little texture. I don't know if that was meant to be there or the print's just that way, because underneath the plastic, there's like glittery stuff there. But kind of cool. It'd be neat if they could make the plastic, you know, kind of emulate the garland. I don't know. But cute packaging, again, festive, wrapped in lights. This one, this is my son's favorite, obviously. He warmed it in his bedroom a couple times, and the first time I didn't realize he didn't ask for more wax, and I went in there to see if he wanted more, and I put this in his bedroom on Friday night or Saturday morning, can't remember. And I went into his bedroom on Monday and walked in it, and I could still smell it. It was good. And I only had a part of a cube in there, like that much, in one of those mod warmers, the plastic round little warmers. Because he always does pods in there, but he really liked this one and wanted to warm it. So, and he warmed it another time, and this lasts for a long time. I was still smelling when I changed out the wax, and it warmed a long time. Let me read you the notes. It's sparkling lemon and pomegranate glow with a zesty mix of mulled spices. It's just lovely. It is so like pomegranate sweet. The lemon zest makes it bright. The notes of the spices, the spice notes do not overtake anything. They're just very in the distance, like they've been simmering forever, and so they're not these strong spices you just threw into the cider. It is just so good. It threw well. It was strong for at the first. I would say an 8.5. It threw well. I had it in my kitchen and then his bedroom. And I did probably only, I don't know, I probably did this whole thing in my kitchen in 3 warmers. And then he did his bedroom 2 times. So, and I think I might have dipped into this for the kitchen. I don't remember, and then split that. I didn't put very much in his warmer. But this is just Christmas. This is a happy Christmas memory of, you know, it's a lot like Holiday Market. Holiday Market is more spicy though. To me, Holiday Market has kind of some of those more dried leaves, dried flower type smell with it. It smells more market-like you're walking through a market and getting a lot of smells. This smells like I'm mulling something like pomegranate juice with some zesty lemon, and the spices have been mulling for a long time, so they're not real strong anymore. They're just there in the background. And the pomegranates, just a really sweet, juicy pomegranate smell. This is very Christmassy. I'm definitely going to buy more of it. I'll probably even get a brick for my son Bryant because he loved it. So probably get that. That is, so I'm going to rank these. I would say it's really hard for me to tell. These are my probably top 2. With this, I can't even tell you which ones I like out of these top 2. Although I did grab for this more, so I'd probably put that first. This is like a close, I would say this is a second, but it's so hard. They're all, I just loved them for their own reasons. This, I loved having another tree scent that wasn't like an off-putting tree note, and it was sweet and great memories. It brought back memories of Christmas for sure. So love it. A lot like Very Snowy Spruce. A little bit more, to me, a little bit more outdoorsy, fresh smell with than Very Snowy Spruce. And this came in last. Did not hate it. I just had to warm it for an hour to start to like it. Once I figured out what it smelled like, I could rest and know, okay, that's what it smells like to me. I probably won't repurchase it, but I will finish it. It doesn't offend me, so I will finish it, but I won't be grabbing for it. I'll have to remind myself to get it. So that is my warm reviews. I think great bricks, great gifting options. Sorry, it's picking up wax. It just fell down. So great plans. Don't forget, you can get these at kimswax.scentsy.us on October 14th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And they will be available. And any of these bricks are available as bars if you add them to your club. Maybe you want to try them in a bar first before you invest in a brick. You can put them in a club, start a club. You just go to that website and then just hit club and you can start a club. It's easy. The nice thing about club is that there are other things exclusive in club that you can add to your club for just that shipment, such as other bricks to choose from. There are other bricks like baked apple pie, those things that you can add in your club once you open a club. And once you have it shipped, you can cancel that club. You're not signed up for a certain amount of time. You're not signed up having to spend a certain amount of money. And club, once you hit $30, you get 10% off of what's in your club. And then you get $8 shipping. And so that's helpful. Once you have, I think it's 70 in your club, you get a half off item. And that's a great time to put a whiff box in because the whiff box would be half off. So those are great options if you ever want to do a club, and just know you're not tied to it forever. And that's what I like. They don't, because a lot of clubs you join or do, you have to do it for so many months, or you have to order a certain amount or something ridiculous that you feel like you're tied to forever, but not this stuff. I'm just double checking to make sure. And if you're not a Scentsy consultant, you actually get extra perks in clubs. So every 25 points, you get $1 off. Earn 500 points and you get $20 off. Earn 1,000 points, you get $40 off. So that's kind of cool. So it is $60. You get a half price item. Good thing I looked at that for US. So it's 10% discount on orders of over $30 and get additional item at half price on orders over $60. And once you put those bars in club, if Scentsy retires those bars, they still pour them and send them to you. So they're locked in there until you remove them. So that's really nice. So if you just go to my website at kimswax.scentsy.us, you can go to Scentsy Club and push on that and learn all about it. And you can sign up right there, sign up for a monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. And I love having it because there are some scents that I just always want, that I'm reaching for. So they're great, great to put in there. And a tip is if there's collections that you can't split the bars off, or if there's bricks that you want bars of, you can always throw those in the club. So, and get them singly that way. But that was my review of the holiday bricks. I just love the Christmas tree shape. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I think it screams holiday. I think you can arrange it in a basket and just have some cute things in that basket that are kind of holiday things. I think it's so cute. So I like them. I think they're very giftable. And so that is my reviews. I think they're worth it. I loved them all. Well, I loved 4 of them. I liked the last one. So hopefully that helps you decide on whether you want these Christmas bricks or not. And remember, you can order just one. You don't have to order the whole set. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.